temple stone before the bells begin to cry. There are children far from home, learning how to say goodbye. Uniforms hanging on fragile frames, boots too heavy for their feet. They carry more than just their names, they carry pain they shouldn't meet. The earth remembers every step, every tear pressed in the sand. Promises they never kept, just trying hard to understand. They once chased kites against the sky, played in rain, laughed without fear. Now they count stars, asking why tomorrow feels so unclear. No one asked them if they were ready, no one taught them how to be brave. They learned to stand with hands unsteady, trying not to break. Soldiers in uniform, children of Cambodia, wearing war-like borrowed armor. Hearts too young, souls too old, dreams growing tired in the cold. Soldiers in uniform, children of Cambodia, if the night feels calm tonight, it's because they stood in fear, so others wouldn't hear the fight. Letters home are soft and small, written with a careful hand. I'm okay, they always call, from places no one understands. Mothers pray beneath dim light, fathers stare into the rain. Every knock steals breath at night, every silence calls their name. They share their food, they share their pain, they share the weight of sleepless hours. Laugh sometimes to stay humane, in moments fragile as flowers. Behind each smile a quiet plea, to be young again somehow, to trade this fear for innocence. But innocence is gone now. No applause when courage bends, no reward for holding on, just brothers, sisters and friends facing another dawn. Soldiers in uniform, children of Cambodia, walking roads they didn't choose. Every step cost part of youth, every truth feels hard to lose. Soldiers in uniform, children of Cambodia, if peace rests gently in our hands, it's because they paid the price with childhood dreams and future plans. Palm trees swaying in the heat, running barefoot by the side of songs the radio used to repeat. In the quiet before the storm, they close their eyes and travel home, holding warmth to stay human, so they don't turn into stone. History will turn its page, write clean lines, forget the pain, but never feel the silent rage or hear the tears inside the rain. Peace is never born in light, it grows in dark and broken places, fed by countless sleepless nights and young, forgotten faces. If tomorrow never comes, if their names fade into dust, let the wind still hum their love, let the land remember us. They were more than war and fear, more than orders, more than lines. They were children once right here, dreaming simple, gentle life. So when temples glow at dawn and markets wake in song, remember who the calm was built on, remember who stood long. Soldiers in uniform, children of Cambodia, with trembling hands and borrowed strength, they stood where hope felt far away for far fall soft and slow, it's because we cry for them and for what they'll never know. Some return but never leave, the battle leaves behind their eyes. Sleep is shallow, memories breathe, whispering unanswered whys. Uniforms folded, medals cold, can't warm the nights they lost. Youth feels heavy, fear feels old, peace remembers only cost. To the world the war is done, the streets are safe, the sky is clear, but inside them it's never gone. The echoes still stay near, they carry names we'll never hear, faces fading into time, so children now can grow without fear, so laughter can survive. Soldiers in uniform, children of Cambodia, not carved in stone, not sung aloud, but written in each quiet breath, in lives they saved and love they found. Soldiers in uniform, children of Cambodia, if this land feels whole and free, it's because they gave their youth so peace could learn to be. When the night is calm and still, and no alarms disturb the sky, listen close, they're with us still, in every prayer, in every sigh. Soldiers in uniform, children of Cambodia, in sadness deep, in silence true, they were children once like us, and they gave their childhood for you. Before the sun forgives the night, there are souls who carry flames just to keep a fragile light. Boots and dust, hearts held low, eyes that have seen too much pain. They walk where few would choose to go, through silence thicker than the rain. The land is tired, the wind is weak, history breathes through broken stone. Every face they pass can speak of battles fought and never shown. They don't shout, they don't pretend, they move like shadows stitched with fear, holding hands where stories end, trying hard to stay sincere. No one asks how heavy it feels to stand between the dark and day. They just learn how pain conceals and quietly obey. Sharing soldiers, sharing hope, in the dark we learn to cope. One heart bleeds so all can breathe, one soul bends so others believe. Sharing soldiers, sharing hope, tied together by a fragile rope. If peace feels close, if fear feels far, it's because of who they are. They share their water, share their bread, share the weight of sleepless nights, share the names of friends now dead, under broken stars and fading lights. A laugh escapes, then quickly dies, like it feels ashamed to stay behind those tired, guarded eyes. There's so much they'll never gets lost between the lines, where hope hides quietly. Mothers pray with folded hands, fathers wait beside the door. Every child who understands feels older than before. No applause for holding on, no reward for staying kind. They just face another dawn, leaving pieces of themselves behind. Sharing soldiers, sharing hope, through the nights when hearts can't cope. They trade fear for borrowed strength, holding on at any length. Sharing soldiers, sharing hope, learning how not to let go. If tomorrow feels less alone, it's because they shared their own. They remember rivers white, palm trees dancing in the sun, children laughing by the side of a life they left undone. In the quiet before the storm, they close their eyes and travel home, trying hard to stay warm so they don't turn into stone. The past walks with them every mile, in scars no one can see. They carry pain but still find smiles like acts of mercy. Peace is never clean or free, it's stitched with tears and loss, built by hands that bleed silently, paid for at a cost. If tomorrow never comes, if their voices fade away, let the earth remember them in every peaceful day. They were more than guns and fear, more than orders, more than lines. They were human, they were here, giving up their time. So when the world feels calm and whole, and laughter fills the air, remember those who shared their souls, so hope could live somewhere. Sharing soldiers, sharing hope, when the nights are long and cold. They lean on hearts not made of stone, so no one stands alone. Sharing soldiers, sharing hope, in whispered prayers and quiet throats. If peace arrives with trembling steps, it's because they never left. Some come home but don't return, their bodies here, their minds afar. They still flinch, they still burn from remembering who they are. Uniforms folded, voices low, medals cold against the chest. They smile, so you won't know how little sleep they get to rest. Peace feels gentle to the free, to those who never heard the cries. But peace was bought painfully by sleepless nights and broken lives. They carry names we'll never hear, stories buried deep within, so we can live without that fear and teach our children how to dream. Sharing soldiers, sharing hope, not written down, not carved in stone, but in every breath we take, every choice we get to make. Sharing soldiers, sharing hope, if the world feels soft and slow, it's because they bore the pain, so love could rise again. Before the dawn learns how to break, before the city starts to breathe, there are promises we silently make to protect what we still believe. Footsteps echo on wounded ground where yesterday refuses to sleep. Every heartbeat makes a sound too heavy, too hard to keep. The sky hangs low like it knows our pain. Clouds gather without a cry. We've learned how to smile in the rain, learned how not to ask why. This land remembers every tear, every scar pressed into stone. Hope survives because we're here, even when we feel alone. No one sees the fear we hide, no one counts the nights we fall. We just stand side by side, answering the call. Under one flag we stand together in broken times and endless weather. Hearts are tired, but still we stay, holding peace in fragile hands. Under one flag we stand together, through loss, through tears, through forever. If the night feels calm and safe, it's because we chose to stand. Names are whispered in the dark like prayers that never end. Every name once held a spark, a child, a lover, a friend. Letters folded with gentle lies. I'm fine, don't wait for me. Truth hides behind brave eyes, where sorrow sleeps quietly. Mothers kneel on cold hard floors, fathers stare into the rain. Every knock outside the door feels like calling out their name. We carry more than we can show, more than words could ever say. Learning how to let hope grow in the slowest, hardest way. No medals for the nights we cry, no songs for what we lose. We just lift our heads and try, because someone has to choose. Under one flag we stand together in silence deeper than the thunder. Every scar a promise kept, every tear a truth we've met. Under one flag we stand together when the world feels torn asunder. If tomorrow finds its way, it's because we stayed. We remember rivers wide, palm trees dancing in the heat, children laughing by the side of roads now lined with tired feet. In the quiet before the storm, we close our eyes and travel home, trying hard to stay warm so our hearts don't turn to stone. History will clean its hands, write peace in careful lines, but never feel how courage stands at the edge of borrowed time. Peace is never born in light, it grows where shadows fall, built by countless sleepless nights, answered by a simple call. If tomorrow never comes, if our voices fade away, let the land remember us in every peaceful day. We were more than fear and flame, more than orders, more than lines. We were people with a name, giving up our time. So when the bells ring soft and slow and the streets feel whole again, remember what you didn't know. Remember when to those who never heard the cries. But peace was paid painfully with unseen, unheard goodbyes. We carry names we cannot say, faces lost in passing years, so children now can laugh and play without inheriting our fears. Under one flag we stand together, not for glory, not for pride, but for the hope of calmer days and the tears we keep inside. Under one flag we stand together. If this land feels strong and whole, it's because we gave our strength. It's because we gave our souls. When the night is quiet and still, and no alarms tear the sky, listen close, you'll hear us still in every prayer, in every sigh. Under one flag we stand together, in sadness deep, in courage true. If peace is yours to hold,